Grapes. Discover Leviticus 19:9-10 is one of those parental cliches. Eat up your dinner. People are starving in India, Africa, Milton Keynes, some other place. But like most cliches, it contains a spoonful of truth. In the UK, we throw away 7 million tons of food every year, a third of all the food we buy. Think of it. A third of the food in our shopping trolley will never see the inside of our stomachs. It will be scraped into bins and will just sit in a dark corner of the fridge until decades past its sell-by date. It starts to evolve into an entirely new life form. Leviticus shows us a different way to leave food. It was not to be wasted, but put to good use. Jesus collected up leftovers too, presumably so they could be given away. Mark 6:34-44. Our parents were right. People are starving around the world. So eat your greens. Dream. What is God asking you to leave behind for the poor? Some of your salary, your food, your time? Do. Finish your greens. Take out all the contents of your fridge. Work out how you're going to use it. Find out what it costs to feed a family for a week in another part of the world. Send them the money. Rain on the hills, grass for cattle, plants for our food, grain for our health, oil for our skin, and wine to cheer us up. All this comes from you, Lord God, for all of us to share. Bribes. Discover Proverbs 17:23-26. The writer of Proverbs depicts a strikingly modern society where bribes are commonplace. Fines are imposed on innocent parties and corruption is in control. It's not hard to see how corruption spreads. If you are paid a pittance or not getting paid at all, then the temptation to look for bribes and backhanders is immense. Corruption taints everything, infecting every area of society. Got a competitor, a political opponent, slap a fine on him. Don't worry about the charge. The judge will find something. Corruption even taints how we view that society. Why give money to them? The whole system is corrupt, and corruption destroys hope. New governments arrive with the promise of cleanliness and honor, but they soon have their snouts in the trough just the same. Proverbs calls it what it is, wickedness. Whether in the boardrooms of Britain or the border stations of the developing world, or even when we are trying to avoid paying our full tax, corruption has to be brought to light. To paraphrase a famous slogan, we should fight not only corruption, but also the causes of corruption. Dream. Think of a world leader. Imagine that person being brave enough to fight corruption and changing the face of his or her nation. Do. Pray for world leaders as if they were sitting next to you. Put your money into a bank whose ethical code you support. Search your own heart and actions for any hints of corruption. Lord, let me stand near you. Help me to live with integrity, consistently obedient to you, whoever I'm with.